G, what up? Who's this pretty blonde chick taking bong rips? Park Ave, catching a cab the next morning. We party hard last night, I'm fucking exhausted. Headed back to my hood, I'm feeling nauseous. She said someone broke her heart, and now she's cautious. She thinks the fact that I'm a broke rapper is awesome. Tennis lessons, I wonder what those Lacoste did. So shout out to all the Rachels and Lawrence, mind players in the wintertime. 3 courses for dinner time, VIP, Patron and lime, smoking weed while we drinking wine. Me packing district, there was a line. Oh, we must have skipped it, or she must have sniffed it. Living recklessly, she said to me. She said to me,
you won't need a real job because I would love to pay for you.
pay for me, yeah.
Be a good man to me.
I could do that, yeah, I could do that.
I would love to pay for you. You are made for me.
Walking out of Barney's, copping hella shit. Caring for this lamb, skin is delicate. Paid like I'm selling it, but it's on my bitch, she's benevolent. 5 racks on my outfit, man, that's an estimate. Young and we decadent, she don't give a fuck, so I'm spinning it. See her pop's a politician, he was busy trying to balance out the deficit, while me and her were in his Mercedes, all affectionate. Shit, I'm just young and living life, man. Bad decisions, I ain't worried about the right plan. Every night I'm pulling Trojans out the nightstand, cause every night I'm pulling bitches from a mic stand. My rich girl takes care of me, homie, I ain't tripping off when other people stare at me. Cause ordinarily she purchases it all voluntarily. I'm skipping tax brackets if she marries me, yeah. And then she guaranteed
You won't need a real job because I would love to pay for you.
pay for me, yeah.
Be a good man to me.
I could do that, yeah, I could do that.
I would love to pay for you. You are made for me.
What's your real name? Said I'm Miles Mills. I'm just a rapper and I'm trying to make a meal. I'm from uptown, the hood is run down, but I think you're dope, I'm just trying to keep it real. Well, she ended up paying for the meal. Shorty, that is worth the bill. Well, maybe we could be friends. I'm down to be the guy you text when you need some drunk sex on the weekends. Smoke this high grade, kill your migraine. It's Monday morning, but we treat it like a Friday. Nobody can blame you if you're born broke, but if you die broke, then that's your fault. So now we smoke joints in the club, drink champagne, and we talk about love. Getting some money now, but she told me if I wasn't, she'd hold it down. Rolls Royce when we roll around. She talking about
You won't need a real job because I would love to pay for you.
pay for me, yeah.
Be a good man to me.
I could do that, yeah, I could do that.
I would love to pay for you. You are made for me.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe
Illy,
that
and Fizzle on the track.
feels the way
Friday
I do
Flips number
about
6.
you now.
Oasis, Wonderwall. Set outside tie. We talk my shit about the
Backbeat, the word
same.
is on the street, and the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it out. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Yeah, and we came such a long way.
kindled a flame from a flicker. Stood back, claimed youngins, left the framework in cinders. I get it, but to me there's a difference between us doing it different and abusing tradition. As generations shift, rebuilt it and we thought gotta be about more than appealing to the core. Couple tall poppies broke glass ceilings for us all. Mine was high profile, some don't feel me anymore. Well, I still love it, and you can find me at the gigs that they're brushing. Their words say they're down for the scene, their act doesn't. The loud mouths always got by, keeping stubborn. Can't tell me nothing, I look at them like, where the fuck did the pride go? The result of their rise, but we did it in spite of years trying to open ears and minds. So young MCs gave up and left the scene behind. It's like,
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it down. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
yeah, and we came such a long way. Winding roads, bright lights, and the lost days. Train trips, bong haze, right in the wrong lane. And there's so much I'd like to, but don't know how, so I won't say. Beginning our tour, man, it's cool getting paid, but it's always been about more, been about dreams. Hope you're living out yours. I reached mine by spitting out my inner thoughts, and I would never take back, refute or retract any statements or act, mate. I told you the facts and never turn my back or change my tack. Chasing the fan base, you can go and hold me to that. Probably sound scorned when I talk about the scene, only brought it up cause it was once important to me. But it ain't what it was, let it be what it be, and we'll keep moving on, where it ends we'll see. Cause
today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels like I do about you now. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it down. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Supposedly I was the life of the party tonight. I got a call saying we should hit the Derby tonight. Black card, white pills, Bacardi and ice. A lot of girls, a lot of kush, so I thought it'd be nice. I was wrong, now the world's spinning faster than I'm comprehending. My head's turning, I feel nauseous, not to mention wake up tomorrow morning with no recollection. But for now I'm just stuck, what the fuck? So tell me what that stuff we did was. She kissed me on the cheek and said you only live once. I was never one for peer pressure. She said this'll make you feel better.
My mind's been slower, but spinning faster. This is the countdown, I leave it all behind. My mind's been slower, I feel no pressure. This is the countdown, I leave it all behind. Leave
rolling in bed, trying to shut my mind down, but I'm thinking instead. Man, they say practice what you preach. Sometimes I think